Good evening and welcome to part 2 of the SVOR Christmas Championship. There'll be two just races tonight, 50% races instead of last night's 25%. The first one being at Canada and the second being at Brazil, and we will crown a Christmas Cup Christmas champion. The table currently sits as LR Pagu in the Red Bull, on 24 points. Bonge SV, who has moved over to the Ferrari for tonight, will have 1 Ferrari, 4 Red Bulls, 4 McLarens. Bradford in the McLaren on 19 points. Pete, who's not with us tonight, in the McLaren as well on 15 points. LR Despair in the McLaren on 12 points. Car Driver on 9 points. Also in the McLaren, SV One Shot, SV Richard and AMS Matty in the Red Bull on 8, 7 and 0 points. And AMS Matty just joining us for tonight, and AMS Thanos also joining us tonight in the McLaren on 0 points as well. Only the top 8 will score points, so one of the unlucky drivers will not be scoring points tonight. So unlucky. So the newcomers go to the front of the grid. Which are Thanos in P1, Matty in P2, Richard in P3, One Shot P4, Car Driver P6, LR Despair, no, that's not right. Car Driver P5, LR Despair P6, Bradford P7, Bonge P8 and Pagu in P9. Oh, goodbye, LR Despair, I suppose. We won't have LR to spare for this race by the look of it, because he pulled out his power cord for his Xbox somehow. Don't get how you accidentally do that, but there you go. Hi, Matty. Excuse me. Ugh. Are they not having a formation lap by the look of it? No, they're just going. Okay, there we go. Lap 1, they're underway for this Canadian Grand Prix. AMS Thanos has had a good start. Oh, the business stuff hopefully. Imagine there'll be plenty of penalties in this race, so let's keep that one up. Right, yellow flag in sector 1. I believe that's going to be Bond in the Ferrari. Well, Bagoo seemingly caught off guard there. He's had an awful start. Maybe he thought it was a formation lap and we weren't actually starting the race. So the leaders of the... 2 leaders of the championship currently at the back of the grid. Amos Thanos storming off sort of into the distance. Ms. May not far behind. And car drivers having a scrap with SV1 shot and Bradford. LR Despairs AI is there, but he's not actually here. Thanos sets the fastest lap of the race. Obviously, because it's the first lap. 35 laps here tonight for this track. And I believe it's something similar for Brazil as well, 30 odd laps. Bradford's got past SV1 shot. We've currently got a McLaren 134. Did he not set a faster lap on that lap? Seemingly no one did. Still just a very small gap between the top, well, 4 here I suppose. LR Despairs drawing back now and he's got past SV1 shot rather quickly. LR Pagoo is closing in to the back of his Red Bull teammate SV Richard. Looking to make a move, going on before the next DRS straight. Plenty of room left there by his teammate. Nice to see. And then Bonge, the only driver opting to go in the Ferrari tonight. Is also now closing in on SV Richard. Very late on the brakes there. I don't know if he's lost a bit of time there. As Amos Thanos picks up a 3-second time penalty. Why are the penalties not coming up at the bottom? Oh, there we go. They are now. Apparently they're staying. And I've got a Red Bull and McLaren 1-2-4, sorry. As Bradford has made his way past AMS Matty and is now closing in on AMS Thanos. Bradford wanting to get ahead in this championship. He's currently sitting third, and this win would take him to the top of it at the minute as it stands. By just 2 points. Anything can happen though in this race. Plenty of laps to go. As car driver also picks up a 3-second time penalty, as does LR Despair. Going on to lap 5 now. Ooh, Amos Matty has gone into the back of Bradford, I think. That's released car driver into third place, making a McLaren 1-2-3. One, two, three, four, sorry, for McLaren. LR Despair has also got past AMS Matty with that contact. LR Pagoo now chasing after AMS Matty. Oh, and the top 4 all now have a 3-second time penalty each. It's not coming off at the bottom for some reason, as Bradford goes for a little spin. Moves him down to 4th place, and he's not having a good time getting it back on track as LR Pagoo goes past him. That'll be the last person he wants to see go past. And he's had another spin. Oh dear. Not doing too well there. Trying to get this car going again. And he's all the way down in P7 now. And he's gone from being on for a very good result in this race to what seems to be a very bad one now. It's going to be some recovery drive now to get back into this race. SV Richards also picked up a 3-second time penalty. This leaves Bonge and LR Pagoo to chase after this top 3 McLarens as car driver is in the wall. Looks like he's done a very similar thing to what Magnussen would have done last year at Canada. He doesn't... safety car? Not a full course yellow flag. Is that a virtual safety? It's not showing on my screen whether we've got a safety car or not. Yeah, we have got a VSC, but it's not showing on my screen that we have. I can see it on the marker boards as the drivers go past them. Green flag again. The car driver will have to pit them for repairs. Can't go around with no front wing, he's not going to get very far. LR now in P3. Going on to lap 8 of this Canadian Grand Prix. AMS Thanos seems to have a bit of damage to the front right of his front wing. I believe LR Despair does as well, by the look of it. Same bit of damage. The car driver does indeed pit. SV Richard and Bond go past. I'll stay with these two leading McLaren cars. Just a couple of tenths between them at the minute. They go side by side through the hairpin. And they carry on side by side, and Thanos is just going to push him onto the grass a little bit. They're going to go go side by side through the chicane. I don't know. It's going to be risky. Thanos doesn't really give him an option other than to slot him behind him. Go down to turn 1. They're going to be side by side again. Forces him to the outside. He's going to have the inside of the next corner though. Oh, and there's the contact. LR Despair has made contact with AMS Thanos. Where is LR Pagoo? He's just coming around turn 2 to try and join this battle himself. LR Despair now has 6 seconds worth of penalties. LR Pagoo has 3 seconds. I don't get why they're not all coming up on my screen. So they both lost a significant amount of time there. And they've both got a little bit more damage than they would want as well, I think. And I think it was only damage to LR Despair's car. So he goes down the inside again. These two battling is just going to bring LR Pagoo into the battle with them. Because they're just going to keep losing time. As LR Despair does then go into the pits. He's got 11 seconds of penalties now. So I'm guessing he picked up a penalty from entering the pits. LR Pagoo can now chase after AMS Thanos. And Bond has also moved up to P3 as well. SV Richard up to P4. LR Despair just coming out of the pits now, so it's going to be close to whether AMS Matty will come out in front of him or not. Don't think so. It will be close. AMS Matty. They're side by side at the minute. Going into turn 3. Matty has to cut across the track to avoid the contact. Oh, and Matty's been spun round and he's in the wall. Matty and Bond, the only two drivers without any penalties at the minute. Excuse me, just going to grab a drink. AMS Thanos looks to have pitted. I don't know if this is a full safety car or just a virtual one. Everyone now has penalties. Of course it is. Canada is a full safety car. But for whatever reason, it's decided not to show up on my screen. Let's see, Richard moves up to P2, or does he? Because Thanos is next to pit, so it's going to be close. No, Richard does hold on to P2. LR Pagoo has taken over the lead of this race. So it's seemingly like a very good strategic move there from AMS Thanos, depending on how far he can now take another set of tyres. Excuse me. SC one shot and LR despair. Who's pitted? Top two have not pitted. The bottom three have all pitted twice. And the other four have all pitted once. Position change. We've got LR Pagoo up 8 places as Richard. 1 Thanos down 2. Bonge up 4. Car drivers maintained. One Shot and Brad are both down 2 positions. LR Despair down 1 and AMS Matty down a massive 6 places. Hi Kieran, how are you doing? There's the tyre ages for everyone. So LR Despair having just pit. I don't know if these top 2, no, the top 2 haven't pitted. Good. So Bradford then has somehow got himself caught up here behind the safety car and behind the leaders. So he is going to be a lap down to everyone else, not where he wanted to be at all. Game seems to have frozen on me.